You start your job and in just 4 months, you kill yourself. This is the story of Anna.
Tragic death of a 26-year-old chartered accountant, Anna Sebastian Pereyel. Pereyel died in July 2024, just 4 months after joining the EY's Pune office.
Top of her class, chartered accountant, and just 26 years old. She joined a Big Four company, which is considered to be one of the prestigious jobs in the nation. And in just 4 months, she killed herself. When her mother wrote to the chairman of the company, there was no reply. In fact, none of her colleagues even made it to her funeral. This is the dark side of hustling, and it is not just one-off event. We were sold a promise, a fake shiny lie. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Stay disciplined enough and you'll break free. Outwork everyone. Sleep faster, rise and grind till the world bows in front of you. And that has been the deal for most of the people. But let me ask you a question. Don't you feel that there is a glitch in the matrix? You feel it too, right? A crack in the code. The harder you hustle, the less free you are. You are checking emails 24/7, replying to WhatsApp, Slack messages, sitting on the toilet, skimming through productivity hack while brushing your teeth. So when does this chase end? Hustle culture didn't just take your time, it has hijacked your mind. And here's the kicker. It is not going to make you feel rich or make you feel untouchable. If anything, it will make you feel like you are a cog in a machine and there are hundreds of people who are eagerly waiting to replace you if you stop performing. Peel back the curtain and it gets only uglier. That firm in Pune, it ran illegally for 17 years. No labor permit. When they finally applied in 2024, they got rejected. Now do the math in your head. 48-hour labor work week, but in reality, 80 plus hours of work done. And the fine for that was mere $5,000 or $6,000. That's less than they spend on office coffee and cheaper than staffing properly to keep up people breathing. It's not just one country. In the US, an analyst from Bank of America leaked 100 plus hours work week, and some of them even hitting 120 hours. A 22-year-old Goldman Sachs employee wrote, "I am being mentally abused. I get 3 hours of sleep and this is simply inhumane." So what we are learning is that the location changes, but the exploitation continues. So let's be real. Hustle works, but only for a bit. I lived it myself when I was working in consulting. I used to work crazy hours. I remember in one of the projects, I got no weekends, working 4 weeks straight, 16 hours every day. It was an insane and torturous journey. And this is after we were unable to meet deadlines. We tried as much as possible, but still were lagging behind. But here's the catch. Hustle runs out of gas. It's a curve. Peaks fast, drops hard. Japan calls it karoshi, death by overwork. 10,000 gone yearly. Strokes, heart attack, despair. The BLS says 90% of startups fail, even with founders grinding close to 80 hours or 100 hours per week. And the hustle in startup is simply a lottery. 0.5% hits the jackpot and 99% are dust. Craig McKeown in Essentialism said, "You can do anything, but not everything." Hustle is not a flex, but rather it is a flat line in waiting. So this isn't just burnout, it's erosion. What makes you you is simply slipping away. Financially, most hustlers earn less per hour than they really think. Startup that you are building is taking away 80 plus hours a week and is slowly bleeding away your life. And if you are working double the job, that means working a full-time job and running a gig on the side, the situation remains the same. You are gambling your life on worse odds than Vegas. You are prone to different types of issues such as sleep cycle, depression, insomnia, etc. You will end up skipping meals and normalize anxiety in your daily life. Relationships, that's the hidden tax that you will end up paying. You will not have time to speak to your friends or not have time enough to answer their calls. And it doesn't just stop with friends. The same goes for your partners and parents. Mark Manson, in his book, In the Subtle Art, nailed it very well. Maturity is giving a fuck about what's truly fucking worthy. Hustle culture says everything matters. Your inbox, your KPIs, your cloud. That's how it will end up killing you. Slowly bleeding you dry, trip by trip, both in terms of time, health, relationships, and everything you have got. All right, so let me talk to you about another corporate lie, and that is unlimited PTOs. It sounds sweet, right? Take all the leave you want, except, I'm telling you with great prejudice, that you will never end up taking those things. Why? Well, it's a guilt trap. You don't want to look weak. You fear the pile of work, so you skip it, or vacation with your laptop open. And so this is Hustle 2.0 in disguise. And when you mix this Hustle 2.0 with AI, now you have end up creating a monster that you don't want to face it yourself. So what does it mean? This isn't a shift. The whole AI and PTO, etc. isn't a shift, but rather a soon-to-be identity crisis for graphic designers, music producers, and any or every creative writing industry. Writers used to pull up $3,000 to $5,000 a gig, but now, well, you get it for $19 a month. While most of the apps actually will give you free. So the hustle economy is actually crumbling. If grinding was your only move, you are either in the process of losing it or you are already lost. Winners now leverage tools, brand to help them and push their output fast and save their time to spend it with their family. So, what have we learned thus far? Number one, hustle preys on the ambitious people who really want to get shit done. Number two, corporates are actually leveraging different tools such as unlimited PTO to make sure that their employees keep on hustling. And number three, AI revolution is only going to make this whole process even worse. So despite that people are aware of this, the system still fails. How come? Ambitious people end up joining organization. They hear the word hustle in three types of phrases. Number one, that you should be lucky that you are part of this organization. Number two, well, you have to prove yourself, so you have to hustle hard. Number three, well, it has always been done like this, so you too have to follow those footsteps. And the other side of the story is, how do you fix it? A lot of people think that the other side to fix it is to work on something that you're really passionate about. And this, I feel in itself is a trap, right? Because then you end up going and working in a startup or perhaps starting your own venture and end up working 80 to 100 hours. So you need to find balance. And this is what I'm going to share with you. So how do you break free? How do you stop the machine before it grinds you down? So here's my 5-part anti-hustle operating system, a rebellious system that you really should check it out. Number one, clarify your metric for success. It cannot be just cash or titles. You really have to self-align what your moral compass is and what you're really climbing for. Number two, the funeral test. So if you drop dead tomorrow, will your company replace you by the lunchtime? And if so, do you really want to work? You should rather focus on building a legacy. Number three, log or quit. Make sure you log your time every weekend, every extra hour you have worked, and decide for yourself, is this something that you really want to continue? If not, find an alternative. Number four, no ghosting clause, no writing, no deal. Vague promises, off-record tasks doesn't exist. Force yourself to get clarity and protect yourself. And lastly, number five, keep a joy-only ritual, one thing weekly, just for yourself. And this could be anything. It does not have to be profit or a progress. It could be as simple as running, taking up your guitar lessons, or anything that you really want. If the answers to these questions show where you are misaligned, then the next step is simple. Stop letting the grind control your life. Start by choosing what truly matters and protect it like your freedom depends on it, because it does. In the next video, we'll explore how to build a legacy, a life that won't be forgotten, and one that aligns with what truly matters to you. This isn't just dropping out, it's opting into the life that doesn't shred you. Not anti-work, anti-exploitation. You have got the tools. Now choose how you want to really carefully manage your life. Lastly, I just want you to think of one thing alone. Hustle less, matter more. I'll see you in the next video.